Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha prasāde sarva-duḥkhānāṁ hānir asyopajāyate prasanna-cetaso buddhiḥ paryavatiṣṭhate prasāde sarva-duḥkhānāṁ hānir asyopajāyate prasanna-cetaso buddhiḥ paryavatiṣṭhate. 2.65. Prasāde sarva-duḥkhānāṁ hānir asyopajāyate prasanna-cetaso buddhiḥ paryavatiṣṭhate. So the Lord in Nishkama Karma Yoga, after describing what Nishkama Karma Yoga means, and that one has the right only to do karma but not to expect any result, and then described about sthita prajna, the signs and symptoms of what will be the mind of a sthita prajna, and how he has his senses and his control. So like that, the qualities of his sthita prajna were described. And then the Lord says, if the senses are not controlled, then buddhinashat pranashyati dhyayato vishayan pumsaha. If the dhyaya, thought, is placed on the senses, very soon great attachment will develop, and then anger. If the sense objects are not acquired, the anger develops, and then illusion and the intelligence is lost, and that way one falls down. So better not to just even think of anything material, because that thought may get stronger. The thought may turn into stronger attachment, which will lead to fall down, destruction, misery. Like that, Bhagavan has described what happens if there is an attachment to anything material. So, a practicing bhakti yogi in sadhana bhakti, having acquired this knowledge, having heard this in sadhana bhakti, when one does atma vasham, atma vashayar vidheyatma, when one is vidheyatma, though there is tendency to go for these material things, go with what the senses say, the mind say, though there is tendency like that. But in sadhana bhakti, as much as we try to please Guru and Kṛṣṇa, then this is vidheyatma. As much as we try to please Guru and Kṛṣṇa, then these senses, they come under control. the senses or mind. Mind is the sixth sense anyway. So when one tries to please Guru and Krishna with Vidheyatma, then the Atma-vashaya happens. Then Raga, Dvesha, Vimukta is to happen. So all these big things, they're pretty big. Not to even think of matter of this material world is a big thing. It's almost like heading towards liberation, not thinking of indulging in any of these material things. These big things happen with one single factor: trying to please Guru and Krishna. Only with that there can be substantial disinterest in indulgence, in material indulgence. Otherwise, if the focus is not trying to please Guru and Krishna, but if the focus is to get detached from this world, stop thinking about this world, that will not happen. Only when we start to think of Guru and Krishna and see and follow the instruction, then the detachment automatically happens. Like that. So that is sadhana bhakti. And so in this way, when one practices bhakti, sadhana bhakti like that, trying to be vidheyatma, trying is the stage in sadhana bhakti, trying to follow the instruction of Guru to please Krishna. Then what happens? Prasāde sarva-duḥkhānāṁ hānir asyopajāyate prasanna-cetaso buddhiḥ paryavatiṣṭhate. So all these efforts of trying to please Guru, trying to follow the instruction, trying to follow the rules and regulations in bhakti, the do's and don'ts are to see that we are in the track. So when somebody tries like this, I follow, I do the do's, I don't do the do because it is said so, by Sadhguru. So with these attempts, the prasadam adhigacchati, mercy comes. With the sincere attempts to please, sincere attempts to follow the instructions given to us for our own benefit, to walk safely, to drive safely. There are do's and don'ts. That's for our own safety. Otherwise, we'll not be able to walk, we'll not be able to drive. Stop on the red light. So don't drive on the red light. Green, drive on the green light is for our own safe driving. Like that. When the do's and don'ts are followed with an understanding and vidheyatma, then prasadam adhigacchati. This attracts the mercy of Bhagavan. When the mercy of Bhagavan is attracted, when that mercy comes, what happens? How do we know that, oh, okay, I am practicing sadhana bhakti? How do I know that I am getting mercy? First of all, the very reason, the very fact that we are able to even be in bhakti, hold the beads, hear something about Krishna, and able to understand something about Krishna and bhakti, and to be able to do that regularly, that itself indicates that the mercy is in action. Otherwise, the conditioned jiva cannot do it. Not for a moment. What to speak of day after day? It's happening day after day, every day, only because of mercy. So that itself is mercy. And what next? Prasāde sarva-duḥkhānāṁ hānir asyopajāyate. When this mercy is coming, sarva-duḥkhānāṁ hānir asyopajāyate. All the dukkha's, all kind of miseries, the tāpatrayas, hānir, destroyed, asyopajāyate will happen. All the dukkha's, all the miseries will be destroyed. The tāpatraya will be destroyed. The miseries that were coming because of our own thinking from inside, though everything was fine, maybe we were miserable in the past just because our thought, the way we think, perceive things, all that was just causing misery within us. That is Adibhuta, Aditaivika, Adhyatmika. So Adhyatmika tapa, that will subside. Adibhautika tapa, the miseries that we were pursuing because of the people around, that also will come down. It's not that they will stop doing something to us. It is that even if they're doing, it doesn't touch us. We don't feel miserable because our perception has changed. It doesn't bother us more like that. Why did that happen? Why did that change happen within us? Because prasadam adhigacchati. Because the mercy has come, the mercy is causing these changes. So in this way, sarva-duḥkhānāṁ hānir asyopajāyate, all the miseries are mitigated. The upper chamber is not so hot and fuming not so hot with fire and fuming. It becomes a little settled. And the brain is not hot. It is cool. It's cool a little bit. Then prasanna-cetaso buddhiḥ paryavatiṣṭhate. Because the brain is cool now, the mind is cool now. It's not hot. Because the mind is cool now, intelligence paryavatiṣṭhate, it starts to blossom. So if when these things are happening in bhakti, that the mind is a little cooler now, and we start to think better, our intelligence functionality is better. We are able to make better decisions, better choices. Priorities are set right. All these things are happening because of the mercy, which is attracted by vidhyayatma. Because we've been submissively following do's and don'ts that are given to us for our own benefit. That's why the mercy is coming, because one is trying to follow the instruction. And this mercy, we know it is the mercy when these miseries are being mitigated and the intelligence is established, it's blossomed. Like that. So this sadhana bhakti is happening because of mercy. And the changes are happening in sadhana bhakti, that is also because of mercy. All that we are doing is only one thing, vidhyayatma. This is given for my good. This instruction is given for my good. These do's and don'ts are given for my good. So I will follow it. That's it. With that, the mercy is attracted and the mercy is carrying us further.